does it feel when you have such a good game individually and you put up the numbers that you did, and then you still walk off with a disappointment? Like, how do you sort of balance that from how it went for you versus how it sort of went overall?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's about about the team, about the record, and about winning. Doesn't really matter what type of game I have. Yeah, I'm proud of myself for having a game like that and getting those many yards and catches or whatever, but it's more focused on the team and getting the win.
I know I asked you this after the game, but now that you're a couple days in, heading away, the short week, is it maybe possibly a blessing in disguise being able to quickly get the Detroit game out of your mind, or what exactly?
Yeah, it's time to go bring the pain to somebody else. Just show our frustration off of last game, us not getting that win and us not playing as good the first half. So just coming off of that, just trying to get a win and bouncing back.
There was a time or two in the game where you kind of pointed at yourself, like maybe you had the wrong read, or you and Kirk weren't on the same page. Are you guys at 100% on that, or is that just kind of still a work in progress?
On that play, it was just I thought that he wasn't going to throw it, and I was going to whip back out. But it was just miscommunication, and it was my fault at the end of the day. So.
It's not an issue at all.
No,
at this point.
not at all.
I know you touched upon your numbers in the other game, but if you just look at your stats, I mean, it's one thing to get 100 yards receiving, but you're pushing 200 some of these games. You pretty amazed at some of the gaudy numbers you've been putting up of late?
Yeah, I just try to do the best I can for my team. Just try to make the most plays I can whenever the ball is thrown my way, and I just like being that momentum changer for the offense. Just getting us that momentum, getting us that drive to keep going, and putting points on the board.
What do you remember about when you lost Adam for the one game last year, how defense is sort of focused on you? What do you remember about that?
Yeah, I remember it was like it was yesterday. Carolina game last year. Defense is focused on me a little bit, but I mean, we still had an overall good game. I think like 3 receivers had like 7 catches that game. So I mean, if one man's down, then the next man's up. You can't really get frustrated over that. You just got to keep playing and make sure everybody's on the same page.
So sitting at 5-7, is this a must-win for you guys on Thursday, or what?
Everyone is a must-win. We want to win every single one. I mean, we don't want to go into the game with that losing mind frame, and we're not really worrying about the record. We just worry about the game Thursday, trying to get a win, and then we're going to move forward after the game.
Justin, how much do you have to be mindful of a guy like Minkah Fitzpatrick back there?
Yeah, definitely watched him at Alabama, went up against him. I didn't physically, but just watching him from a side. He's a great player. He's a ball hawk, and I mean, I'm not too worried about it. I'm confident in my game and confident in this offense to keep pushing and execute the plays.
At what point last year did you sort of understand how difficult it is to win in the NFL? I mean, coming from LSU where you guys just dominated, but then hit some rocky times kind of right out of the gate. Like, has that helped you as you've gone along in your career to have hit some tough times early on? I mean, I know you'd rather just win.
Right, but I mean, yeah, but there's only so much that I personally can control. So I just always just try to do my part, what I can control, and let everything else, pay the path.
Did you change the hair back because of the loss, or?
Nah, I didn't. That hair just gets too crazy sometimes, too hard to control. So twist is way easier to handle.